My name is Helena Sue Alves, and I'm from Brockton, Massachusetts. 1932. Charles Harris, and his wife was Emma Harris. And then my other on the other side, it was Joseph Carter and Caroline Carter. Otis Harris, no, she married a Carter, and my father was Harold Carter. They worked at the, my father worked for the water department. Okay. And my mother, she worked at one of the clothing factories. No, because there wasn't that many minorities here. Okay. And like me and my sister, we were the only ones in the school, in the junior and the elementary school. Mm-hmm. And then even when you get up to the high school, there wasn't that many blacks living in Brockton. Oh no. No. Because all the neighbors were all white. You know, and we associated and hung out with one another all the time. Gosh, yes. Good. Never any problems. Good. No. Well, there was only two churches, the Baptist church and the Congregational church. And my grandfather was one of the founders of the Baptist church. Okay. Messiah Baptist Church. Oh, ever since. Good. Yeah. I worked at the telephone company. The New England Telephone Company. Okay. Yeah, in fact, was the first black hired in the telephone company. In '52, me and my sister and another girl, Edith Walker. Betty Lou Carter. Yes, I had a brother and another sister. Harold Carter. June Carter. No, my brother died at 54. And my sister, she's still around. My oldest sister is still around, but my younger sister, Betty Lou, has passed. Oh, yes. Yep. Oh, very close. Siblings? Yeah, very close. Mm-hmm. No, the only time we heard about it was when we went south during vacation time. Okay. Every year we'd go down south and we'd work with our relatives and things that were down there. And we had the tobacco fields and things like that. And we used to, they would pick the tobacco and we would help tie it. And for 2 weeks, every year we'd go down and we'd have like a little family reunion. Naturally, down there it was segregated. And the only time I was ever confronted with it was like when we would go to the store. And here you'd go to the store and I'd get an ice cream cone and never be no problem. And down there, if I went and got an ice cream cone, no, they wouldn't serve me. And that's the first time I faced the segregation. I said, well, wait a minute, what's wrong? And then, but like my cousin, she was born and raised there, so she knew. And she said, Sue, they're not going to serve you nothing. So she told me right up front, that they wouldn't serve me. Because I just went in there with her, and And, you know, I said, oh, gee, let me get an ice cream. And I just went up to the counter and I told them I wanted an ice cream. And so, you know, then my cousin was right there. She said, they won't serve you one. And I said, they won't serve me one. And so that's when she told me, no, they won't, you know. Yes. Yes. But they knew what they could do and what they couldn't do, you know, where they could go and where they couldn't go, you know.
Does that get you angry?
And so, you know, naturally, we just went along with them. And that's the first time, like I say, I ever faced it. And even in the telephone company up here, me and my sister and another girl, we were the first black ones that were hired. And my grandfather, he worked for the city, and he knew the mayor. And he told the mayor, he said, gee, he said, you know, I've got a couple granddaughters, you know, coming out of school. And he said, I want you to get them a job in the telephone company. He said, okay, Joe. The mayor was Lewison. He said, I'll see what I can do for you. And then a couple of weeks later, my grandfather called us, and he told us, you know, to go down to the telephone company and take the test. So 3 of us, my sister, Edie Walker, and myself, we went down and took the test. And naturally, we all passed, and we got a job in the telephone company.